How did the child of a cult become one of the most acclaimed actors of his generation? Find out the incredible story of Joaquin Phoenix, a 49-year-old actor who changed his name, witnessed his brother's death, and almost quit acting for good. Originally named Joaquin Rafael Bottom, entered the world in San Juan, Puerto Rico. He's not an only child, he's smack dab in the middle of five. His parents, who were from mainland USA, were part of a cult called Children of God. Joaquin's mom had some New York Jewish roots, while his dad, who was all the way from California, represented the British Isles mostly. Joaquin, inspired by his older siblings River and Rain Phoenix, took on the name Leaf to vibe with their nature-inspired names, and following his siblings' footsteps, he got into acting. The Phoenix family always trotted through Central and South America, spreading their wings and taking on the Phoenix surname to mark new beginnings. But when Joaquin hit 6, they settled in sunny Los Angeles. Mom snagged a secretarial gig at NBC while Dad worked his magic in landscaping. Before you know it, they found an agent who saw potential in all 5 kids, and the TV gigs started rolling in. The catch? No commercials for meat, milk, or junk food. Strict vegans, remember? But they still landed loads of other jobs. Joaquin's acting journey kicked off with a stint on River's show 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, 1982. Then he struck out solo in made-for-TV productions. His silver screen debut, playing the youngest space camper in Space Camp 1986, followed by a leading role in the Cold War drama Ruskies 1987. Fast forward to the late 80s, Universal Pictures opened a new studio in town, casting him as a brooding teen in Parenthood 1989. He killed it, but decided to take a breather from acting. When things got rocky at home, Joaquin jetted off to Mexico with his dad. But then, on Halloween night in 1993, at the Viper Room, owned partly by Johnny Depp, his brother Phoenix collapsed and passed away from a drug overdose. Joaquin's 911 call echoed all over the airwaves, putting him in an unexpected spotlight. It was a rough time, but he held out until the perfect role came along, snagging the part of Nicole Kidman's obsessed fan in To Die For 1995, directed by Gus Van Sant. That performance was his ticket to critical acclaim, and he never went back to using his birth name. His star kept rising with Inventing the Abbotts 1997, where he not only earned praise but also met Liv Tyler, who became his fiancée for a stretch. Then he was back to the big screen for U-Turn 1997, not to forget his role as a porn store clerk in 8mm 1999, but the real game changer, Gladiator 2000. Playing the cunning Emperor Commodus opposite Russell Crowe, Joaquin went all in, piling on the pounds and going for a ghostly look. His stellar performance bagged him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. In the same year, Joaquin flexed his acting muscles as a dock worker in The Yards 2000, a gig he held near and dear. Then he slipped into the role of a priest managing the Marquis de Sade's loony bin in Quills 2000. While he's not keen on watching his own movies, The Yards is one of the few he can actually sit through. Joaquin hit the big leagues with his portrayal of the legendary Johnny Cash in Walk the Line 2005. His role as Johnny Cash was such a big success that it snagged him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. He even went the extra mile and recorded the film's soundtrack, bagging an Academy Award for Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media. Now, fast forward to 2019, Joaquin took on the role of the infamous Joker in the mind-bending thriller Joker 2019. The movie was a smash hit, and Joaquin's performance bowled over everyone, scoring him the grand prize, the Academy Award for Best Actor. In 2023, he graced the silver screen in several films, including the much-anticipated Napoleon, directed by Ridley Scott, which is set to release this November. As per his love life, he's been in a relationship with an American actress, Rooney Mara, since 2016, whom he met in 2013. She also gave birth to Joaquin's son named River in 2020. And that's a wrap for today's video. If you want us to do a deep dive on your favorite actor, let us know in the comments below. Until next time!